This is YangaLife channel and you are welcome to this channel once again. Today we are going to discuss this issue of open and closed gutters, that is open and closed drainage system in our cities or even outside the city where you have roads with gutters. So in this video we are going to talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of having these open and closed gutters. Yes, in this video we are going to show you and tell you why the present administration refuse to do closed gutters, and they keep on doing these open gutters in their constructed road. So you are going to see all these things in this video, why we explain all of that to you. And good to remind you that it's not just this administration that started the open gutters. The open gutter system has been there all this while throughout the tenure of the past administration. So we have discovered why these open gutters are being used in present construction, even from the wide condemnation from the society. Yes, we are going to commence our discussion on this open and closed drainage system, but I want to tell you that please just make sure that you watch this video to the end and get the full gist that you need to get concerning this open and closed drainage system, because this is very, very important, and we have gotten enough condemnation, enough people are frowning face on this open gutter system. So we are going to delve into this issue today specifically. Let's iron it out once and for all in this channel. But it does not stop people from complaining about it, even though the administration, this present one, because they have to start from somewhere to make these corrections. So, but having said that, let's see these reasons for doing it so that you can compare and contrast and know which one is preferable, even in this present situation, in this present age in the world. People don't usually see this type of open drainage system. So let's go there and have this explained out. Yes, as we are discussing, just keep an eye on these gutters. You can see and observe how they look. I want you to keep an eye on the gutters we are showing you on the environment while you listen to this discussion. Please, if you have not subscribed to YangaLife channel, please click on the subscription button, notification bell, like this video, like it and share it with others, so that people will be updated and be on the same page with events that is happening in and around Anambra State. So now we are going to start with the advantages of constructing covered gutters in a city. Yes, it has so many important advantages for you to have your gutters in the cities well closed. And with this, we are going to start with improved sanitation. Covered gutters contribute to the better sanitation by preventing the accumulation of debris and waste, reducing the likelihood of blockages and associated health hazard. It is very clear with this, this improved sanitation. When you have a closed drainage system, you won't be seeing all these things that we are seeing. It's going to control the disease or anything that is coming out from that gutters, and it will prevent these debris, this dustbin, this waste that you are seeing inside these gutters is going to prevent them from entering there. Okay, so that is it. So having said that one, the next one we'll talk about is enhanced aesthetics. Aesthetics is simply the beauty. You can say that it enhanced the beauty of a city. Covered gutters provide a cleaner and more aesthetically pleasing urban environment. The structures help conceal the flow of water. When you are in a city whereby rain is falling and the gutters are open, you'll be seeing the sight of water running, flood. Sometimes the flood will come out of the road and you see them running like that. Well, it's not pleasing. That kind of sight is not pleasing, and it usually carries people, children or even adults that don't know that that area has a gutter. Sometimes water do carry them. We've had instances where it has happened, and in a very large gutters, vehicles fell victims of this issue. Like in Onitsha, it happens, constantly. Almost every year you will hear that vehicles, entered inside the gutter when it's raining. So that is another disadvantage another advantage of having a covered drainage system. It gives aesthetic value to the society, and the structure conceals the flow of water. Then let's talk about infrastructure durability. By protecting gutters from exposures to the elements, covered contributes to the longevity and durability of the overall drainage structures, reducing maintenance and repair costs. What I'm saying here is that usually these open gutters, it's very easy for them to have issues. You see one side will break off, the other side break off, because of the way it was constructed, and these things can lead to erosion gradually. When they break off at the end of the gutter, you see the other end break off, it will cause erosion. Gradually, if not maintained immediately, erosion will start building up. But if the gutters are covered, usually it provides a better structure for that system, for that drainage system. It makes it to be firm with covered gutters, and it will not break easily and erosion will not occur from them. Hope you get the point. Yes, another point is reduced mosquitoes breeding. We're having issue of mosquito bites in this part of the world, and we have seen the areas that we are supposed to touch so that these mosquitoes will reduce in our cities. So this is how it works. The covered prevent, the stagnation of water, minimizing opportunities for mosquitoes breeding. This has positive implications for public health and the prevention of vector-borne diseases. You see, even if once there is a covered drainage system and direct sunlight is not entering the gutter, and the gutter has limited air that enters the gutter, the mosquitoes cannot breed inside that gutter. Even if there are little stagnant water there, mosquitoes will hardly breed there. Then let's continue. Safety enhancements, very very important. Safety enhancement, you can see people trying to use iron, some use cement to cover the gutters. You can see it looks unorganized and it's not eye catchy, and if you are not careful you can injure yourself, your leg, if you are not taking note of the exact place you are walking. Then covered gutters contribute to pedestrian and vehicular safety by minimizing slippery surface and reducing the risk of accidents associated with wet and muddy conditions. You see, when the gutters are covered, it helps to protect the pedestrians. You can see how these people did their own. They use iron to cover it, which is not eye catchy. You can see others use cement, some use iron. The thing is just rough like that. You can see some use plank. All these things, plank can get weak at any time and people can injure their legs if you don't take time. So this is the advantage, one of the advantages of having a covered drainage system. The pedestrian, that's those that are using leg to walk on the street, and the vehicular safety is guaranteed. Let's proceed. So like I said earlier, we are going to still show you the advantages of having an open drainage systems. That is the reason why this administration and the past ones constructed open drainage system in Anambra State. And we are still going to show you the reasons and tell you these reasons when we are done with this, important advantages of having a closed gutters and then drainage system for the roads in our society. Another advantage of having gutters closed is preservation of property. By efficiently managing rainwaters, covered gutters protect property from potential water damage, such as foundation erosion, mold growth, and other issues related to water infiltrations. Is very, very clear on this preservation of properties. Like I said in one of my earlier points, that when the gutters are covered, it does not provide way for part of the gutters to break away, why it can cause erosion thereafter. So now we talk about community well-being. The improved drainage system enhances the overall well-being of the community, fostering a cleaner, safer, and more comfortable living environment. Well, I think I have spoken at length concerning these advantages of having a closed drainage systems, as I been outlining them one by one in this video. To me, I have seen a very great advantages in having a closed gutters and closed drainage system, but we have done some research and we have seen why the government they are using these open gutters. So make sure you get the whole information in this video and don't be in a hurry to make your conclusion until we are done with these advantages of having open gutters in our society. That is what we are going to talk about. But let's round up with these advantages of having covered gutters in our society. So, incorporating covered gutters as part of the urban planning and infrastructural development can contribute to a resilient and sustainable city scope, addressing both aesthetic and functional aspect of drainage management. So with this, we have come to the end of the advantages of having a covered drainage system. So we are going into the advantages of having open gutter this time around. This time around, like I said, the advantages of having open gutters. Yes, the advantages of having an open gutter in the city. Number one reason and one advantage is cost effectiveness. Cost effectiveness. Open gutters are generally more cost effective to install and maintain compared to covered system. This can be particularly relevant in areas with limited financial resources. Well, you have heard it. The number one reason for having, of course, this is just my own number one reason after we have done the research and find out all these things. Cost effective, like I said, the government don't do cover drainage because they don't want to spend money. They don't want to spend money. Let me use direct language, not saying cost effective. Yes, that is the meaning, but let me break it down. It will take more money when the government have covered drainage system. Ease of inspections and maintenance. Open gutters allow for easier visual inspections, making it simpler to identify and address any blockages or issues promptly. Maintenance activities such as cleaning and repairs are more accessible. You see, it's easier to inspect and maintain open gutters than closed gutters. It's easier to pack the dustbin and the dirt inside open gutters and easier to maintain. Another reason why the government use open gutters is rapid water evacuation. Open gutters facilitates the quick evacuation of rainwater, preventing stagnant water that could lead to flooding. This can be particularly beneficial in regions with heavy rainfall, reducing the risk of inundation. Next is aesthetically appropriate in certain settings. Aesthetically appropriate in certain settings. In some cultural or historical context, open gutters may be considered aesthetically appropriate, blending with the architectural and urban design of the area. So, having said that, we'll talk about natural water filtrations. Open gutters allow rainwater to undergo natural filtration processes as it flows, reducing sediment and impurities before reaching drainage systems. This can contribute to improve water quality downstreams. So now we are coming to the very important aspect of this video that you need to listen and get the point, the final point, the conclusion of this video. It goes like this: while open gutters may offer these advantages, it is crucial to address associated challenges such as health hazards, environmental impact, and the potentials for accidents. Implementing proper maintenance, safety measures, and sanitation practices are very essential to mitigate the disadvantages often associated with open gutters. So, from what I have said so far, and from the conclusion, it means that these open gutters is nowhere near the covered gutters. So now, in a very clear and plain language, from what you have heard so far, it means that covered drainage system is far much better than having the open drainage systems. You can see the few points I was struggling to fish out from the advantages of open drainage system, and there is warning about these open drainage systems. The idea of cost effectiveness does not even come there, because the government still construct walkways. The walkways have been interrupted just to create gutters where the water will enter inside the drainage. So this is just making it too cumbersome, and there is no safety attached to that. That cement, that concrete would have been used to cover the drainage, and this will provide a wider road width and provide a safer walking, trekking environment for the pedestrians using the road. So now you can see that the advantages of having a covered drainage system far much outweighs the advantages of having an open drainage system. If you observe all these areas, you see how disorganized, tattered, and it's not looking aesthetically attractive, because people use all manner of things to cover the gutters, and you don't you may find them for doing that, because they are trying to have a covered place that vehicle can pass, where pedestrian can just cross over, and that is the point. So the safety aspect of it is not something that we'll start mentioning, because we have had cases of people having injuries while using the open gutters. Well, in this video, okay, look at this now. Look at this place. Something like this looks better, but usually it is the gutter that comes before the walkway, so that water can move in directly, so that you don't have interrupted walkways that is not safe for pedestrians to use. Well, having said that, you can bring your own suggestion, and Let's have our discussion through the comment section. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, click on subscription button, the notification bell. We want to hear your view, what you think about this. Don't tell me that the state don't have money, because we have done a video of IGR, that is internal generated revenue, of all the states in the southeast. And you see those little states, those that has little internal generated revenue, they are even having a better road. So it's not an excuse for the Anambra state government to have these open gutters and have roads that are not up to standard. Like I used to say, some areas are far much better to have first class touch when it comes to road construction. Yes, I keep saying it. It's not everywhere that you use these local contractors to execute roads, and that is the point. So I'm still Chinedu, your presenter. Until I come your way next time, I'll say bye for now.